I'm not gonna lie and portray this ultimate poise like I've had it figured out. Nah, I just didn't quit. That's the only distinguishing quality from me and probably whoever else going through this or went through this or is gonna go through this, is that I ain't quit. I went through every emotion. I went through every emotion with trying to pursue what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And I think that what gonna separate whoever's gonna try to go for something is that you ain't gonna quit. Unless, you know, you're gonna really take the stance if I'm gonna die behind what I'm getting at right now.
Melanin Voices!
Thanks for that. Nice.
Hi, I'm Mariah, also known as Mariah Amazing.
And Yuna, hey.
Hey guys, you are tuned into Melanin Voices podcast.
Pep up, sucker.
I can't, man. I'm like sick over here. We're gonna just get into girls talk first and then we'll
go into the other thing. All right, how was your weekend? How was your week? We haven't seen each other. We've seen each other.
I seen you on Saturday, fool.
We've seen each other, but they haven't
seen us in a while. Last week why did we come last week? I'm sorry. My head be...
Where did we do what?
Why did we not come last week? I forgot.
Oh, because we thought about booking last minute.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we booked last minute. It was too late to book with our main man, Walter, here. So we was like, if it ain't with Walter, we don't want it.
She's not playing.
I'm not playing at all. So we were like, dang, let's just take, a week off and come back refreshed and renewed. My weekend, it wasn't bad, actually. I spent time with some close friends. Me and Yuna went to a house party for a friend of ours named Jonas. He got a new place. And so congrats to Jonas for buying his first home at 24, doing big shit out here. It's a beautiful home, and we all just got together to celebrate him and his success. And yeah, that's what we did on Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else I did this weekend besides that and just lounge and trying to get my place together.
What'd you do yesterday?
The first part of the day, I went to go exchange some shoes. And then after that, my best friend Mikkel came over to see my place for the first time. Went to go third wheel with them. And then while we were at lunch, I got some really bad news, which we will talk about later. But, yeah. So my weekend began on a really great note and it ended on a really, fucked up note. How was Yuna just started her first day of work today, y'all.
I'm exhausted. Oh my gosh. So I just started
her face.
I just started a new job. I'm working at a day center for developmentally and intellectually disabled adults. It's my first time working in that field, so yeah, I'm very exhausted today, but I'm excited to learn everybody and learn, what their deal is, how they cope with things. So, I'm ready to take on this new adventure. My weekend was pretty good.
Yeah.
I went to an escape room, which I love. I'm obsessed with it.
I would go back again.
I'm so obsessed with it now.
Okay.
Even though we didn't finish it in the hour time frame, I feel like now that I know the things to kind of look for, I'm gonna be in it to win it kind of thing. So I want to do it again. I think it'll be more fun with a bigger group of people, but yeah. And then of course yesterday was I don't know, it was an eerie day for me the whole day for some reason, and then that thing happened, and then it was just
okay, solidified the fucked upness.
Yeah, the fucked upness of yesterday,
right?
March 31st. March was an interesting month, man.
What the fuck? For real.
Yeah, but it's over now.
It's over.
Mariah's gonna tell y'all why the hell she's so damn down and out.
It's I just can't even believe it, man. I'm just annoyed. I'm just disgusted, honestly. But so as you all probably who are listening know what we're going to talk about, which is the passing of the great Nipsey Hussle and the legacy that he will be leaving behind. And I don't know. I literally can't even, it just seems surreal. I think I'm living in a nightmare, low key. But we're not. This is real life. So here we are. But yeah, and I actually, when I heard the news, I've been trying this new thing where, 'cause I feel like a lot of the times, myself included, we hear news in the media and things, and we react so fast. You know what I mean? Without like kind of like, I don't know, like thinking things through, processing it or thinking things through. So I really wanted to like sit with it, but I wasn't even able to sit. I literally wasn't even able to like really fathom what the fuck happened. Yeah. Still can't even fathom what the fuck happened. So I felt like just speaking about him for like
it's okay.
I can't.
It's okay.
Oh my god. Fuck.
It's okay. You want to take a break?
Yeah.
Hey, Walt. Can we take a moment, please?
Just real fast.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. So I felt like talking about Nipsey for just a brief second, like just glazing over his death, it just wasn't enough. So I felt like we should like give his legacy the whole duration of our episode, because he's worth that and so much more. So so I'll just start with Yuna. What did you feel when you heard the news? Like, what was your first reaction?
Yeah, I don't know why. There have been a lot of celebrities that passed away since I've been able to process it.
Right.
But, and I probably know him less than I know all of them. Mm-hmm. But for some reason, this hit me hard.
Right.
And I don't even know why. I mean, I partially know why, but I don't know, like, I don't even know this man. Like,
right.
I haven't spent a whole bunch of time researching him, but now I will, of course. You know, that's how it works. I haven't spent a whole bunch of time researching him or even listening to his music. So why has this affected me so much? But I think it's because of he's so like relatable. Like, especially the high school we went to, it's like he's like every guy we went to high school with, you know, and he's every guy that we see now, like in our circles, that's just like wanting to do better for their community, and like you just feel like that's my bro, like that's my bro. And on top of that, thinking about Lauren London and how she's like handling it, because me and Tamil had just watched their 30 questions on I think Saturday or Sunday
with GQ.
Yeah, we just watched their 30 questions interview, and I was
literally
just like,
me and Jelon too. Before I went out with you.
Yeah, we probably watched it the same day, and it was just like.
But I watched it. I was like, you gotta watch this.
Yeah, I was just like, she loves him so much. Like, you could just tell, like,
they both love each other so much.
Yeah, she just loves him so much, and he loves her back, and it's just like beautiful to see that. And then to hear this, like it was either the next day or the next 2 days. It's like, I could almost feel her pain, like losing your love, like losing the love of your life, like it's crazy. Right. And it's like we've both lost people that we loved,
right? And
it just like you just feel weak in your body,
right?
And then on top of that, today I done something I shouldn't have done. I watched the videos. So I watched a video of him. I mean, it's a far away video, so you can't see it. Like, you can't really. You can kind of make out what's going on, but not really.
Videos not that, but him like doing interviews and stuff.
No. I'm talking about like the actual, the act. It was just it's sickening to me. Like, it made my stomach hurt. Like my body feels weak. My stomach feels like in knots. Like. Yeah. Just to see that happen, and then to see how they treated his body afterwards, and even to see Lauren London going into the hospital, like, what is he okay? Like, what's going on? It's like, it's devastating, because you feel like that's family.
It is.
You feel like that's family, and it just hurts me. So my initial reaction was thinking about Lauren London, and thinking about his family and how I just wish them like strength right now, and even like I just wish them like to be surrounded by genuine love right now,
right?
Because that's the only thing that's gonna help them get through it. Because I don't know anything else that will,
right?
So, yeah. Where were you? What was your first reaction?
I found out I was out with my best friend Mikhail and her boyfriend Sean. We went to go get some lunch, and I popped on my stories, and my cousin was like, prayers out to Nipsey, and I was like, what is she even talking about? So I like Googled real fast, and I was like, Nipsey was shot, and I like put down my phone, and like Mikhail could see that I was like upset, and she was like, what's wrong? And I was like, you remember when we went to California? I was explaining this to her. Mm-hmm. Remember we went to California, and I was like, we gotta go to Slauson, we gotta go to this store to get this, we gotta go, I gotta meet this rapper named Nipsey Hussle. And she was like, what? Okay, we can go. And she was like, I was like, remember when you was like making fun of me for spending like that much money on a shirt? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, well, I was like trying to give her some emphasis of who it was, because she's not really into his music that well.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, bet. Well, that's who just got shot. And she just like was like, are you serious? And I was like, yes. And then her boyfriend was like, that's just crazy. And how I processed, I was like, this is Nipsey. Like, he's not gonna die. Like, I didn't think that he would. You know what I mean? And I think I'm really feeling back. I was like, he's not gonna die. Like, I kind of like brushed. I obviously didn't know the extent of how he got shot. I didn't know he got shot in the head. Because more than likely, you're not gonna come back from that. You can be anybody. You're not gonna come back. Most times, you're not gonna come back from a shot in the head. So I didn't know that. But at first, I was like, oh, he got shot. Oh, it's Nip. He's gonna be fine. And then literally like 20 minutes later, on my way home from lunch, is when I found out that he wasn't fine and that he had passed on. And I don't know, my heart just sank, and I literally just sat on the phone. My man just cried and cried and cried and cried and cried. And I just literally, I can't like fathom or have the articulate or have the greatest words to say, or you know what I mean, like the nicest things, you know, like formulate these big words to say how I felt about Nip. But I did want to bring up a point of what you said, like, well, I didn't know his music that well, but obviously I want to research him now. I think that that's really important. I feel like there's a lot of people on the internet who are forever fans, or who have been listening for a while, like such as myself. Mm-hmm. But these people who are how we differentiate me and them, or fans that truly love him and respect him, are like, yes, we want you to like find out who he was and what he gave to our community. But there's other people who are like, well, y'all didn't really know him before from the beginning. Stop that shit. Like, who gives a fuck? They want to know now. So let them know now. Let them know who he was. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, these people who really want to know who he was or what he's contributed and going to tell them, oh, well, y'all should have been knew. Well, they didn't. So, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck doesn't, like, they need to know now. Like, if they want to know now, let them know now. I just hate that I'm seeing a lot of people say, oh, you don't know this album, or you don't know this album. You don't, stop it. Like, stop that shit. Let them know who he is now. If they want to know, let them find out. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like that's just dumb. Like, when anybody of influence, affluence, passes away, people are so quick to say, well, did you know this about them? Did you know this about them? Trying to like do this competition thing about who knew him better, or I met him this time, or I knew this album. And it's like, okay. Right. Oh, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know. I just feel like, I think that's crazy. And that perception of like some of his fans needs to like really stop. Yeah. Like, that needs to like really stop for real. But that's just my thoughts on it.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I know that there are going to be those people out there.
There are.
You didn't know him back when he had 4 flats, and like, no, I didn't. But you know, I'm gonna learn more about him now, and the money that I put into researching him and all that kind of stuff is gonna go to his family, and hopefully go into continuing on his legacy. You know,
absolutely.
It's just it's very heartbreaking, and I mean people go through that even when it's not somebody who's famous, even when it's like a cousin or a friend or whatever. You're like, you weren't fucking with him when he was alive, but now you won't fuck with him now that he gone, and it's like, whatever.
Nah, like, you ain't gotta post, like, you know what I mean. Like, people that are in my closest circle know that I like love Nipsey, or you know what I mean. Or people that I'm close to, like, they know I love Pac. You know what I mean? Like, people, like, they be like, why is Pac on your phone? Like, why, you know what I mean? Or they know that I love him. And I don't post him every day. But I don't feel like you need to, or there's people who are in relationships that don't post their partner all the time. Are you going to tell them they're not in love?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just really annoying and stupid. I think this whole social media thing of you having to post it all the time to make it real, in order to be real, is really fucking annoying, because there's so many people that, even from a different perspective of things, that are actually out here doing the work and not posting about it, and actually really being like grounded in the community and doing things, or whatever the case is, that aren't posting about it, that are actually doing good, versus people who are actually saying they're doing shit but ain't really doing shit.
Right.
So I would really I guess speak to people and say, go out and do shit, because Nipsey was doing shit. He wasn't just posting about it. He was really in the community. Like, I just can't even, like, I'm just sick that he really got shot in his own hood, the community he did good for. Like, outside his own store for our community. Like, he was always about uplifting Black people all the time. That's all you spoke about. All you spoke about. And I just feel like for that shit to even happen in his hood, where the fuck was everybody at? Like, this is crazy. Yeah. I don't know. That's just, it's disgusting.
Yeah, it just like to see somebody who, like, was doing all this stuff one day and then the next day they're gone. It's just like,
it is.
What the fuck? Like, that shit is scary, and it's like you said, it's surreal. Like, you feel like, damn, am I gonna wake up and this shit is gonna be different? Like, that's how I feel. That's how I felt all day. Like, like today is like a dream. Like, it's just one of those days. But to piggyback off of what I'm gonna hop around these questions.
No, go ahead.
To piggyback off what you said about, you know, the things that he did in his community and such and so forth. How do you think we should honor Nipsey moving forward?
Stream his music. He owned all his music, so whenever you stream it, there's gonna be some money going in Lauren's pockets, his extensions pockets. You know what I mean? Like that, he owns all that, so that's gonna be going over to them. Buy something from the Marathon store. Actually do what he said do, which is plant the seed, not only plant the seeds, but actually go out and do good in your community. You know, give back. Don't be afraid to speak the truth. You know what I mean? Like, stand for something. Just, I guess, honor what he was all about, which was the community. And being, like, dedicated to your craft and just, I don't know, just, but definitely put him... I'm sorry I'm rambling, you guys. It's the day after. But definitely streaming his music to obviously not only provide insight into who he was, but just to give money back to his extensions that are still here living when he's gone. Yeah. And buying stuff from the Marathon store. Buy that bitch out. So they got to buy more merch. We can buy that and buy it out and buy it out and buy it out and buy it out. And moving forward, just so they can have something. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think those are good points. I think that we should, for those of us who don't know about him as much, go do your research. Right. Go YouTube, go Google, go SoundCloud, whatever you need to do to see what he was talking about. Because as you can see on Instagram, he got love everywhere. I've never seen somebody pass away and get so much love ever in my life. I've never seen it before. So it's obvious that he has something to offer. And I also noticed that people aren't really speaking about God and his death. I think it's because it's such a shock to everybody that they're just like, wait, this wasn't supposed to happen. Like, God don't have nothing to do with this. Like, and that's how people feel when their loved one dies. Like, some people feel like when their loved one dies and they don't understand, it's like they don't even think about God. Like, he's an afterthought. And I think that's what a lot of people are going through with this death. So, I don't know. I had a point, but my mind be going everywhere. So, do your research, you know, and... Oh, that's why I said that, because in the Bible, everywhere you look, it's the good die young. And even though you may feel like his time is too soon, it's evident that the good die young, you know. So my next question was going to be what your favorite song or album or interview by him was, and that actually hits on a point. I know he was talking in an interview recently, and he said he wants to live until he can't like give any more, until he's like literally replenish everything that he's can give. And I literally think he's done that and then some.
Yeah.
He has like literally, I'm not saying that he should have passed. What I'm saying is that he's lived a life worth living. Like literally, like he has nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's some people like, I can go harder, I can work harder, I can do more. He did more and then some. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He outworked a lot, like a lot of people. So I don't know. I think that he definitely fulfilled his purpose. Mm-hmm. Definitely fulfilled his purpose, and even gave other people purpose, or made them like look at themselves and find out what their purpose was. So yeah, I think that he definitely lived a life worth living. Like I said, definitely. I would say, I have too many favorite songs by Nip, but my most favorite one is that I can think about this very moment is "Don't Take Days Off," and I just think that song is like, well, all his songs are motivational, but I think that I play that song out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even off his latest album, like you said, he always speaks about working hard. Mm-hmm. And this song, "Dedication" featuring Kendrick Lamar was just like, I don't know, it just, like I said, just makes him seem more relatable, makes him like that much closer. Even though, like I said, some people didn't know much about him, but I bet you they will now.
Oh, definitely.
And like I said, he's outworked people that are 100 years old, and that's just how stuff works. I mean, it's very sad and it's very unfortunate, and I definitely feel for his family because I know they were not expecting it at all.
At all.
But I guess he did what he came here to do. Mm-hmm. That's all I have for that.
It's crazy, yeah. But that's all I have too. I don't even want to get into how he may have passed or whatever the case is, because what matters is that the life that he lived here.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to get into that particularly, but I did want to say how we can move forward, like we already hopped on earlier, is just streaming his music, buying his clothes, being a good community leader yourself, like, you know what I mean, actually doing something. You don't not even have to be a leader. You can be in the shadows and actually put in work too. Like, just do something for somebody, man.
Yeah, definitely, because leaders need
follow.
They need their support. You know?
Absolutely.
And even if you are a support to them, like, you're still just as important.
Absolutely.
Because they can't do what they do without people behind them supporting them, encouraging them, giving them, motivational words, just being a listening ear. People can't do what they do without their support system.
Right.
So,
of course. What do you say moving forward, which people do? I think you already asked me, but what do you think?
I into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, I wasn't listening.
It's okay. It's okay. Just watch one of his interviews, and like I said, even in 5 minutes, he said more than anybody. He said more than a lot of people say just on a regular basis.
Right.
In 5 to 3 minutes. So just put one of his words into actions, because I don't think he said anything bad, anything that's gonna hurt you. Right. So just spread positivity and live your life to the fullest, because as you can see, it can happen at any time.
Right.
So just do things.
Love people getting their roses.
Just keep going, man.
Right.
We love y'all.
We do, absolutely.
We weren't gonna do any of our segments, but because we're talking about giving back, today I went to lunch. My job is in Inglewood, so the restaurant is right across the street from my job, and it's called Cafe 180, and I'm gonna read their mission because I actually thought it was pretty cool. So at Cafe 180, we do things differently. First, your lunch is made fresh. Every soup, salad, wrap, and sandwich is made in-house from scratch. Even our pizza dough, which one Yelp reviewer said is the best they've had since leaving New York. The pizza was really good. And then second, we serve our food to everyone, even the people who can't pay. So the restaurant is actually a non-profit restaurant. They take donations instead of charging a fixed rate. So many customers give what they think is fair, which is average between $10 and $12. Others pay our minimum of $4, and people who can't pay the minimum receive lunch in exchange for cleaning for an hour. So I just thought that was pretty cool. Like I said, giving back doesn't always require money, you know, and sometimes it's just your time. So you can even go to this place and volunteer. Right. And you're going to go to lunch anyway and buy something anyway. So why not buy something that's going to help somebody else out?
Right.
You know? So that's why I chose to shout that restaurant out. And the food's pretty good. I had 2 pieces of pizza and an apple something salad. And it was really good.
That's good.
Yeah.
See?
And it says you can donate, you can volunteer. So cafe180.org is their website.
Cool.
Yes.
That's nice.
Yes.
Our Black business this week is obviously going to be the Marathon Store. It's themarathonstore.com. Go and buy something from the store. That is how you can continue to support Nipsey.
Yes.
And his extensions, of course. But yeah, thank y'all for listening in this week. It was rough to get through. We haven't had a rough episode.
Yeah.
But they're necessary. So, you know, had to, you know, let everybody know about the legend, Nipsey Hussle.
And we're just going to keep going, y'all. We're just going to keep...
The marathon continues.
Yeah, we're just going to keep going, keep fighting, keep trying, like, keep loving on each other, keep doing things like you have no fears or like you fucking... Shit, why not?
Right.
Just keep going, y'all. I really believe in y'all, and I know y'all can do it. And even though you may feel like you don't know what your purpose is, I guarantee you, if you just keep trying and keep walking and keep working, it's gonna come to you. It's gonna be there. Like, right. You may not feel like you're walking in your path, but I promise you are. So keep going. I love you. We love you, and we believe in you.
Indeed, we do.
And
we appreciate
rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle.
Rest in eternal peace.
We send his love, our love, to his family.
And those, you know, his people that love and supported him as well.
Yeah, because everybody's hurting behind this.
Yes.
Everybody.
Right.
So, that's all, y'all. That's all we have.
That's all we have. We love you, Nip.
Bye.
Bye.
I want to be in this thing until, you know, I'm out of energy, till I don't have nothing left to contribute.
Right.
Yeah, and it might not always just be making music and being in front of the mic, but just a part of hip-hop culture and just a part of, you know, what this thing has become.